All right, back with another video. Hope you guys and girls are doing well in the holiday season. This video here, we're going to be back on Central. This is for Mr. Brown 8718. I do apologize. This vehicle, Jesus, this video took so long. It says, can you do one on Arizona? I thought I already did this one and that one there, but I guess I didn't. So I'm trying to make up for it. If you're still on the channel, man, I really apologize. This one's right here. It's for you. We're gonna go ahead and do it, Arizona. So I've been to Arizona before. I just want to look this up real quick. I think it's Hollow Man's or Hollow Man Air Force Base. Nope, that was the other trip. So I've been to New Mexico. I've also been to Arizona. I was thinking Holloman was in Arizona for some reason. So we're gonna do this video real quick. So far, I put up here obviously Arizona. I didn't put a destination up here. I did the operable vehicles. I didn't do the trailer this time as far as open or close. I just want to see what's going to be up here. And I put it at least $1 per mile. And you got about 60 listings that pop up. So we'll run through this real quick. We got a 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's in Bullhead City, Arizona. I'm sure you can tell by the sound of my voice, I'm a little under the weather. You know, my kids, they've been under the weather a little bit, nose is running and so on, which, of course, my girls are in public schools right now, and my boys, they are in homeschool. We're going to change that soon, but, you know, when your kids are in the school system, man, you know, they stay sick all the time because so many germs. It's like it's a germ cesspool. So I can't wait to get them out. That way we won't have to deal with too many of these issues here. But all right, we got a 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee, not Grand, but Jeep Cherokee, in Bullhead City, Arizona to Riverside, California. I'm not sure if you want to do local or over the road. We're doing both. It's going to be $252, 247 miles, and it's $1.02 per mile. This here's a 2023 Land Rover. Now, I don't think I would transport this. And the reason why, one, they're requiring you to have a closed trailer. Usually when you think about closed trailer transports, you're thinking about more of your exotic cars, in which I'm sure this is going to fall under that category. However, this price here is not falling under the exotic price. So we got Chandler, Arizona to Anaheim, California, or Chandler, Arizona to Anaheim, California. I hope I said that right. It's $500. Is 375 miles, but they're only paying $1.33 per mile. That's a open car trailer price. It's definitely not closed car trailer price. 2015 Chevy Malibu is going to be Flagstaff, Arizona to Farmington, New Mexico. Is paying $366, 305 miles, and it's $1.20 per mile. 2009 Chevy Silverado, Flagstone, Arizona to North Las Vegas, Nevada. $325, 294 miles, and it's $1.11 per mile. I wouldn't take that. It's a pickup truck, and it's 254 feet long. So it's going to be real estate and heavy. You got to come up with some more money. Again, on pickup trucks, I try to be at least at $1.50 per mile. On the low boards, that is, or more. We got 2015 Ford F-150, Flagstone, Arizona to Chandler, Arizona. $200. It's 172 miles, and it's $1.16 per mile. Wouldn't take that one either. You got to come up with some more money. 2019 Chevy Silverado. This is Road Runner. I think I mentioned them before, but they're one of your big ones. Fredonia, I'm assuming Arizona to Payton, Colorado. It's going to be $1,100, 706 miles, and it's $1.56 per mile. That will entertain me. 2022 Ford Super Duty. It is in Glendale, Arizona. Spring Creek, Nevada. Is paying $800, 686 miles, and it's $1.17 per mile. Would not take it. They got to come with some more money. Wholesale Express is usually pretty good about giving you some more money when you talk to them, and if they're not willing to, they're just going to go ahead and let you know they're not going to beat around the bush with you. Some of the other ones will wrangle you and play with you. You know, you say, hey, give me $1.50. We might give you $1.10 and all that. Wholesale Express is going to tell you, yeah, no, we can't do nothing, or what they can do. They go ahead and get to the point. So they're pretty decent in that arena. Hey, could one of you babies go get me some tissue? 2019 Highlander, what is this? Ridge Open. That's going to be, I think, a saying fifth wheel, so it's got to be a camper. We'll skip that. You got a 2006. Well, you know what? It's not bad because you could do these campers, and it's not a lot of miles. So it's a 2019 Highlander or Highland Ridge. It's a Grand Canyon, Arizona, and it's going to Cottonwood, Arizona. It's $450. It's not bad. It's paying 138 miles, and it's paying 326. Excuse me, $3.26 per mile. So that's not bad at all. Girl, get out in that rain before you get sick. 2006 Ford E150, Kingman, Arizona to Evansville, Wyoming. It's going to be a 2006 E150. So that's going to be your van. $1,000 is 949 miles and is $1.05 per mile. Not really worth it to me not to carry that van because it's going to take up some real estate by all means. And if it's a passenger van, it's going to be a little heavier because it has the seats in it. If it's a cargo van, it might not be as heavy, but at the same time, it's still taking up real estate. If you're taking up my real estate and I can't fit another vehicle up there with it, or if it's heavy, then you got to pay more. So $1.05, that wouldn't even begin to cover it. Not for me, not to take that one. 2019 Ford Escape in Lake Havasu City, Arizona to North Las Vegas, Nevada. Got $175, 170 miles, and it's $1.03 per mile. Again, that was 2017 Ford Escape. You got a 2023. Okay, let's see if they actually posted the vehicle. They did not, so we're going to skip that one. 2020 40-foot camper. It's fifth wheel. It's in Lake Havasu. I'm assuming that's what that is. Havasu City, Plymouth, California. I know I might be killing that name. This is completely embarrassing. I definitely would not take this under any circumstances. This is completely stupid. They need to be slapped, slapped, slapped. Matter of fact, they might even deserve a punch on this one. This is $600. It's 583 miles, and it's $1.03 a mile. If you want me to take a fifth wheel camper, 583 miles for $1 per mile. Not even counting what your backhaul is going to be or what your fuel cost is going to be for it. But you're going to waste your time driving 500 miles for $1. 583 miles, not happening. Not even worth it. You got a 2014 Mitsubishi Lancer. It's in Mesa, Arizona, going to Kingman, Arizona. $250. It's 229 miles, and it's $1.09 per mile. You got 8 mixed vehicles. TFI, that's one of your bigger ones too. Trans Inc. is from Mesa, Arizona to Phoenix, Arizona. They normally deal with Teslas. I wonder, is this what this is? Let's see what vehicles they got. Yep, that's exactly what it is. You got 4 Tesla Model Ys and 2021. Then you got 4 2021 Tesla Model 3s. This is probably more for They're looking for your bigger trucks to do it, but if you're right there in an area, again, it's going from Messick to Arizona to Phoenix. This is something that you can do maybe within a few hours. It's paying $600. It's 15 miles apart, and it's $5 per mile. So you got a three car hauler. You can do 2 trips, knock this out. If you got a 1 car hauler, obviously you can do it. Not 1 car, but an 8 car hauler, obviously you can do this at one point in time. But just because you got a 2 or 3, don't be hesitant to call them. Call them. They more than likely will give it to you and let you do it. Because either way, it's paying the same amount for them. You got 2014 Mercedes-Benz Mesa, Arizona to Silver City, New Mexico. $300, 264 miles. It's $1.14 per mile. 2023 Toyota Tacoma, Mesa, Arizona to Silver City, New Mexico. This would be something that you can match up because it's through the same company. It's $310, 264 miles again, and it's $1.17 a mile. You can match those two up. I wouldn't be so excited about that Tacoma. It's a pickup, but Tacomas are not huge, but it's not bad either. Come to a 2007 Honda Civic, Mesa, Arizona to Nogales, Arizona. It's $175, 168 miles, $1.04 per mile. Got a 2007 Mitsubishi Eclipse. That's Morenci, Arizona to Sierra Vista, Arizona. $200, 168 miles, $1.19 per mile. You got another one of these lots of 8 mixed cars. Turn Time, they're one of your bigger companies. So it's going from Page, Arizona to Farmington, New Mexico. Let's look at what vehicles we got here. We're going to have a 2014 Ford Flex, Kia Rio, 2007 Acura MDX, 2006 Jeep Grand Cherokee, Lexus EX350, quiet girls, I'm on the video, 2010 Toyota Camry, 2008 Toyota Camry, and a 2014 F-150. So they're paying $1.24 per mile. This wouldn't be something that you will just want to do if you got a 3 or 4 car hauler, because you're talking 241 miles. You'll have to find something going, make sure you have something coming back, have something going, coming back. It wouldn't be worth your time unless you got a trailer that can haul all 8 vehicles at the same time, or if you got a setup, or you got a couple guys that got 3 car haulers, or if you got 2 guys that got 2 4-car haulers, y'all can match it up, take that 241 miles, and it's paying $2,400, 241 miles, and it's $1.24 per mile per vehicle. That wouldn't be bad if you can get some, get it moving. 2023 Ford F-350 Super Duty, Jack Cooper, they usually send out these trucks anytime you see them. Parker, Arizona to Glendale, Arizona is $240, 142 miles, and it's $1.69 per mile. That's not bad. You can still always ask for some more money. This is a 1948 Jeep CJ2A. I don't know what that is, so we're going to look this up real quick, which is what you will do if you're looking for the curb weight and the length of a vehicle. Okay, so it looks like a old Jeep. Yeah, old Jeep. Okay. So that is in Payson, Arizona to Tempe, Arizona. Let me see if I can make this bigger. I'm sure that might help if you all are looking at this on your TV or your phones to actually see what I'm looking at. So this is Payson, Arizona to Tempe, Arizona, 1948 Jeep CJ2A again. It's $125 is paying. It's 67 miles, and it's $1.80 7 cents per mile. The only thing I would be concerned with about that is to make sure that it worked because it is a older vehicle. So I want to make sure it worked. You're also going to want to make sure you take good photos and document any kind of damage that you see because it is a unique vehicle. You got a 2006. Apparently, they got a lot of campers over there. Jayco, Payson to what's that? Coastburg Bay? Excuse me, Coast Bay or Coos Bay. Sorry, Oregon. So it's $2,000, 1,311 miles, and it's an embarrassing rate. $1.53 per mile would not do it. Need to be slapped a few times to maybe increase that rate there. Got a 2023 Ram ProMaster, Phoenix, Arizona to Albuquerque, New Mexico. They're paying $550, 451 miles, and $1.22 per mile. Right Way Transport, that's one of your big ones too. They're not bad. Now, me in particular, I would not take this vehicle. And the reason why I wouldn't take it is because I know how much these Ram ProMasters actually pay out if you're taking them for if they're like Amazon vehicles or something of that nature. Usually you're getting anywhere from 250 to $5-6 per mile for these vehicles. So to see them listed up there at 122, I don't even budge on it because these are if they're Amazon vehicles, they're definitely going to be long. If they're not, you're still talking about a Ram ProMaster. It's going to be longer than a normal vehicle. And if you've got a 2-car hauler or a 3-car hauler, you're probably, well, a 3-car hauler, excuse me, you're only probably getting 2 of these up there. So, you got to pay me some more money because it's taking up more real estate. We got 2014 Chevy Express, Phoenix, Arizona to El Paso, Texas. It's $450, 442 miles, and it's $1.02 per mile. Secure Transport, they need to be slapped. You should be ashamed of yourself for posting this. They can pay a lot more. A Chevy Express van, if it has seats in it, it's going to be heavy. If it does not have seats in it, it may not be as heavy, but it's still going to be heavy and take up real estate. The other thing there is you got to be careful with Secure Transport because I believe this is the company that pays through. Let me see real quick if they got it up here. I believe this is a company that pays through. I don't know why that does that every time I get up there. When I done click through this thing, I don't know how many times for reviews. View company information. Let's see. Okay. So I believe this is a company that pays primarily through what do you call it? Shoot, I can't even think of the name of it. Comtex. If I'm not mistaken, and if you get paid through a Comcheck, unless you're driving a big rig where you can get at least 50 gallons, then the company is going to charge you, or those stores are going to charge you at least, I think, 5% to cash them. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's how much it is. It's somewhere between 3 and 5%. So, it's not a huge amount, but you're not going to make actually what they have listed up there. So, you might could take that down to 90 cents, $1 a mile, or something of that nature. But it definitely wouldn't be worth doing. We'll come down to a 1962 Chevy Corvette, Phoenix, Arizona to Las Vegas, Nevada, $425. This is going to be enclosed, 291 miles, and it's $1.46 per mile. I haven't really been in the enclosed car world. I do have an enclosed trailer, but I haven't really hauled vehicles in it. So, to you guys that have done enclosed, I'm $1.46 for that. You have to tell me whether that's worth it to you or not, because to me, when I think of enclosed, again, you're thinking of older cars, exotic cars, cars that obviously people don't want to be touched by wind, rain, rocks, or any kind of possible damage that can happen to them on an open bed. So to me, if you want to put it in there, that means you're going to pay a premium for it. So, $1.46. You enclosed guys, is that worth it to you or no? Um, Coming down to another enclosed, it's going to be a 1968 Ford Mustang. This is Phoenix, Arizona to Ogden, Utah. $750, $682.10 a mile. I definitely wouldn't take this one. You know, not even knowing the enclosed. I'm not taking nothing in the enclosed trailer for $1.10 a mile. Not happening. Unless it's a envelope. We might do that for you. But that's common sense there. But enclosed world, is this worth it or no? Uh, let's see here. 1995 Honda VFR. I didn't even know what that is. Let's look it up and see. 750. That seems like it's okay. Motorcycle. All right, that's worth it. Let's see what we got. 50. This is definitely local. Phoenix, Arizona to Surprise, Arizona. $50, 41 miles, $1.22 per mile. Uh, mm, Might be worth it if you're dealing with a one car hauler or something like that, but if you're dealing with a 2, 3 car hauler or big enclosed trailers, it wouldn't be worth your time. And it wouldn't be worth my time. I can't say what's worth your time. So you got a 2020 Dodge Charger, Phoenix, Arizona. You know, my thing is there too. It's like, unless the thing is an in-up, you know, why would you pay somebody to bring a motorcycle to you 41 miles away? You know, to me, I want to go get it and drive the bad boy. So more than likely, that's probably going to be an in-up. But then again, too, you can push those as long as it can go into neutral. You should be good. But you know, I ride motorcycles. I have a what is it, 2020? Um, Jesus Christ, I can't even think of the doggone name of it. Suzuki Boulevard, M109. Um, so you know, I am a motorcycle enthusiast. So you know, I'm thinking if I'm gonna buy a motorcycle, I'm gonna go pick that bad boy up myself because I want to drive it. I want to ride it, rather. So 2020 Dodge Charger, Phoenix, Arizona to Chandler, Arizona, as $50, 15 miles, and it's $3.33 per mile. Certus, one of your bigger companies. Got a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air. I'm assuming this is yes. Um, Phoenix, Arizona to Prescott, Arizona, and it's $300. 94 miles and is $3.19 per mile. That wouldn't be bad. That sounds more like an enclosed car price because this is definitely an enclosed car trailer. So that sounds like an enclosed price to me. 2020 GMC. Don't know why they put new. Let me take that back. This is a 2000 GMC New Sierra. How can it be new if it's a 2000? So that's Phoenix, Arizona to Rockford, Colorado. $750, 745 miles, $1.01 a mile. Would not take that. That is a pickup truck, obviously, and it is long, taking up real estate. Slap, 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 slap. 2018 Heartland Cyclone. I'm thinking this is going to be a camper. Let's see it real quick. Correct. So assuming it was. So that's going to be a camper. Going from Phoenix, Arizona to Payson, Arizona. $200, 78 miles, $2.50, 56 cents per mile. I probably would jump on that. Because it's so close, it's local. If you were in that Phoenix area, you got 2010 Land Rover LR4. Phoenix, Arizona to Sholo, Arizona. It's $220, $1.69 per mile, $1.30. Excuse me, it's $220, 169 miles, and it's $1.30 per mile. 2016 Nissan Sentra, Phoenix, Arizona to Nogales, Arizona. $180, 167 miles, and it's $1.08 per mile. 2010 Land Rover LR4. Didn't we just see that? Let's see if these are the same two vehicles. So this is going from Phoenix to Sholo. Yep, I guarantee you that's going to be the same vehicle. So this vehicle is listed here twice. This 2010 Land Rover LR4. And again, you can see the difference. One is Garcia's Auto Transport and Logistics. This is Dynamic Auto Movers. So both of these people probably called and got, or both of the brokers probably called and got this vehicle. And it's kind of like an open vehicle. Whoever gets it first is the company that's going to get paid for it. But obviously, you can see there's a little bit more money into it, and it's probably a lot more because this company here, Dynamic Auto Movers, have it listed at 220. You come down here to Garcia's Auto Transport, they got it listed at 200. So, you be careful with that because you might book it through this company here and get there. And, while you're calling on the phone, they'll tell you, hey, the vehicle is here, right? Ready for transport. By the time you get here, hey, somebody just came and picked the vehicle up because this is one of these open type vehicles. Sometimes you'll see this listed 4 or 5 times, as you've seen some of in the past on some of the videos. So be careful with that. We got a 2022 Crusader. I'm assuming this is going to be a camper. Seems to be a lot of them in that area. Let's see. Yep, another camper. I'm on the video, baby. Be quiet. It's in Rio Rico, Arizona to Carpopolis, California. $1,200, 876 miles. I wouldn't mess with this. Wouldn't be worth it. $100.37 per mile. Slap, 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 slap. You got a tiny house, something like a RV. Drive-away trailer. Obviously, it's going to be on a trailer. It's a tiny house. So you got St. David, Arizona to Long Beach, California. It's at $1,100. They're paying. It's 544 miles, and it's $2.02 per mile. 2017 F-250, Scottsdale, Arizona to New Mexico, Albuquerque. Jesus Christ, did I say it like that? Albuquerque, New Mexico. Excuse me. That's going to be $485, 410 miles, and it's $1.18 per mile. Yeah, I'm jacking you up, little girl. You better back up off me, sucker. To me, that's not worth it. That's a pickup truck again. I'm gonna keep beating that in every video, because we got to get away from taking these cheap vehicles and cheap freight. But 2017 Ford F-250, that's real estate and it's heavy. Got to give me more money on that. So slappy slap. 2020 Toyota Tundra, Scottsdale, Arizona to Cheney. I think I'm saying that wrong. It looks like that's Cheyenne. Yeah, gotta be Cheyenne, something of that nature. Wyoming. I think I'm killing that name there. But it's $1,100. It's 955 miles, and it's $1.15 per mile. You got 2005 Chevy Silverado, Scottsdale, Arizona to Mokina, Illinois. $2,050 is paying. It's 1,725 miles, and it's $1.19 per mile. I want to see what they're paying. Is that cash on delivery? Ooh. And that is a 2,500. I wouldn't take that. They would have to give me more money. That's a very heavy vehicle. I don't think this is going to be right. That 5,800 pounds is probably going to be a little bit heavier than that for that 2,500 HD. More like somewhere towards the 7,000 pound mark, and is 256. So it's taking up real estate. Now this would scare me though because they're paying $2,050. And looking at the company name, GP Auto Logistics, to see that this is paying cash on delivery, those long trips like that for that amount of money, I don't think I would mess with it unless I know it's a reputable company. Because if you get there and these people say, hey, we don't have the money, they decide not to pay, and you're not smart enough to realize with cash on delivery, you don't just take a vehicle off the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Because once you take their vehicle off a trailer and you give them the keys, it's in their possession, and they don't pay you. What do you do? Only thing you can do is sue them. You can call the police and all this kind of stuff, but police is not going to do anything because it's civil man. Only thing you can do is sue them. So many times with cash on delivery, unless you know it's a reputable company where you know that they're going to pay and so on and so on, and you really don't know, this vehicle ain't coming off my trailer until I see $2,050, and I ain't even trying to see that in check form. I want to see that in cash because there too, if you try to cash this check and it bounce, that's a lot to play with there. So CODs, they're great in their place, but you got to be careful with CODs, especially with stuff like this. That's a long way to drive and get there, and people are playing and don't want to give you money. I've had that happen to a driver actually when he got in. Where was he at? In shoot, um, Arkansas. He was in Arkansas. Got to kind of a little shiesty style neighborhood. Got there, said there was some guys there already, and they all kind of looked kind of shiesty, little hood. And he I think he took the car off, and the guy was like, "Hey man, I ain't gonna pay you," or something of that nature. "I ain't got no money to pay you," or "I ain't gonna pay you," or something. And this guy had driven a little tow truck action before, so I guess he knew how to deal with it, which was a good thing. But he told the guy, "Man, you're gonna have to pay, man," and so on and so on. And again, he's out there with all with the different guys, just the way he explained it. And he finally told the dude, "Look, dude, if you don't pay me, I'm gonna call the police, whatever." And the guy was like, "Hey, man, just chill out, man. I'm gonna pay you, man," and so on and so on. And he paid him, and he went on, and got out of there. But COD, some people might try you. So with me though, COD, I haven't dealt with a lot of people. Well, I have done a lot of CODs, but I don't like to do personal. When it's going to a personal resident, they got to pay me. I don't like doing those. When I go to those, your car ain't coming off this trailer until I get paid. And again, I'm talking cash. I'm not taking no personal check. I want cash. Personal checks ain't gonna work because again, if you try to cash this check and it bounce, how you gonna get paid? The broker already got their money because what the broker did was charge them up front for their brokerage fee, whether they charged them $100, $200 brokerage fee, and then now it's up to the responsible for the customer to pay you because even if you don't get paid, you can't file a claim against the broker and say, "Hey, the broker didn't pay me," because it wasn't their responsibility. It was COD, and you accepted that. So you got to be careful with it. That's just a long way to drive and a lot of money to go if these people don't pay you like they're supposed to. All right, so on to the next one. 2020 Jeep Grant or Jeep Cherokee. I think we saw this already, did we? Nope, that was another one. Scottsdale, Arizona to Chandler, Arizona. This is RCG Logistics. They're paying $75, 44 miles. It's $1.70 a mile. 2020 Toyota Sienna, Scottsdale, Arizona to Tempe, Arizona. It's $45, 24 miles, and it's $1.88 per mile. More of your local stuff, obviously. 2023 Ford Super Duty, Scottsdale, Arizona to St. George, Utah. $700 is 427 miles, and that's $1.64 per mile. Not bad. 2022 Ram 1500, Sierra Vista, Arizona to San Diego, California. $700, 483 miles, and it's $1.45 per mile. That's close, but I'm still gonna call you and ask for some more money on that one now. AM2 Freight, that's one of your big ones. You got two mixed vehicles going from Sierra Vista to Tucson, Arizona. It's $175, 77 miles, and it's $1.14 per mile. Let's see what vehicles they are. 1962 Chevrolet Corvette, 1963 Chrysler 300. I would definitely be asking them to do both of those vehicles run and drive. And is that the same thing? Yep. So with this one also you got to be careful too because you can see that these vehicles have been listed, or at least one of them have been listed twice by. Nope. I guess this is going to another one, unless this is close Tucson. Let's see. Um, Yep, that's exactly what it is. So that's right there near Tucson. So Tucson, whatever it's called. So this vehicle right here has been listed twice. You can see it listed right here, 1962 Chevrolet. 1962 Chevrolet. What has happened is, again, like I said a while ago, both of these companies call Yellowfin Logistics. That's actually, if I'm not mistaken, this guy actually does YouTube videos, man. Let me see real quick. Um, Let me see. I'm gonna type this in real quick. If I'm not mistaken, this guy does YouTube videos. And he's been featured on the Truck and Hustle YouTube channel. If you haven't seen that, check it out, man. Um, I don't know. I'm thinking that's his company. It may not be. But I think he's been on Truck and Hustle before. Car coming out road, girl. I just want to see real quick. That's all. This is Truck and Hustle YouTube channel, man. If you haven't seen it again, check it out. They got some pretty good videos up here. But there's a guy in particular that he gets up here and he talks about car hauling. Um, and he goes into detail about being in the brokerage game. I don't see him, so if I find it, I'll mention it later. Because if you ever want to get into brokerage, the brokerage side of things, he kind of tells you how he got in it, how he got involved, how he gets his vehicles, and all those things there. But I don't see it, so we're just going to keep on going. I thought it would pop up because they did like 3 parts to the series that it was doing. And of course, what this guy does for the trucking hustle, he goes to the different people that are in the trucking industry. They may not be driving trucks in particular, but they have something to do with trucking. Like the guy you saw a while ago actually sells trucks tires. He's $1 million business. Nope, I don't see it, so we're gonna keep going. But Yellowfin, if I'm not mistaken, that's the guy that does some of those videos on Truck and Hustle. So apparently what happened with this car is these 2 companies got it, and whoever gets the car first is going to be able to haul it. But the problem is it kind of throws it off, because if you get this car here, this person picks this car up. When this person get there thinking they're getting 2 vehicles, they're no longer getting 2 vehicles. It's just one there. It throws off the whole trip. And a lot of times these companies don't call and update the load and let you know that, hey, it's already gone and all that type stuff. So it'll throw you in a bind. So be careful. We got Sun City West, Arizona to Prescott, Arizona. Is a 1956 Bel Air, $150, 97 miles. That's $1.55 per mile. Got a 2024 Ram 3500. It's in Temple, Arizona, going to American Fork, Utah. Slappy, slap. $650, 652 miles. So you're not even at $1 per mile. You want me to take this big doggone Ram 3500 weighing 7,390 pounds, and it's 261 inches long. Not happening. That's too much real estate. That's at least 21 feet. And it weighs a lot, and you want me to take this for less than $1 per mile. They can definitely fork out more money. Don't be a fool and ever take a vehicle that cheap. Somebody's doing it though, which is why they posted it up here. And you're taking wear and tear on your trailer. And it's also, obviously, the heavier your load, the more fuel mileage you're burning. When it comes down to your diesel, the lower your fuel miles are going to go. So don't be a fool and take these cheap vehicles. Make sure you're getting paid your worth. 2014 Honda Velociter. It's going to be Tolson, Arizona to Wickenburg. Arizona. It's 95 miles, $95, 86 miles and $1.10 per mile. You got a 2012 Ford F550, Tucson, Arizona to San Martin, California. Definitely would not take this under any circumstances. Not under any circumstances, but not for that cheap. Not what they got it posted. $800, 681 miles, and it's $1.17 a mile. You gotta be careful with these F550s. Them bad boys are heavy. And it depends on what it is. If it's a regular pickup truck, it might not be such a headache, but a lot of times with these, they will take and send them to an outfitter. The outfitter will put a different type toolbox style bed on the back. If it's a chassis, then it's not going to be too much of a problem, but you have to check and see what's going on with this vehicle. Sometimes these 550s got buckets on them, different things of that nature, so definitely got to check and see what y'all messing with before you even get close to trying to touch this vehicle there. We're going to go to a 2024 BMW M3, Tucson, Arizona to Albuquerque, New Mexico, $500, 461 miles. Wholesale, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Slap. I don't think I've seen y'all post something this embarrassing. 2024 BMW M3, so they got it as an enclosed trailer. $1.08. You're not going in my trailer, not for that. Not on the inside, definitely not. Maybe on the back of the trailer, open bed trailer, because it's a small vehicle and it doesn't weigh much. But it's just a enclosed. You're trying to get those protections. You're gonna have to pay more for that. 2022 Ram ProMaster, Tucson, Arizona to Colorado Springs, Colorado. Got $850, 842 miles, and it's $1.01 per mile. Definitely would not take that. Run buggy, slap. You should be ashamed. Again, that's a big van, and you want to pay me $1.01 per mile? Not happening. 2020 GMC Sierra 3500. Oh Jesus, another one. Wholesale Express. So it's going to be Tucson, Arizona to Santa Cruz, California. $900. 815 miles at $1.10 per mile. Slap. $1.95. A 1995 Ford F-150. What is this? Two-door standard long bed. All right. So you got Tucson, Arizona to Yuma, Arizona. $325, 237 miles, and it's $1.37 per mile. I probably would try to ask for some more money on it. You got a shipper container from Tucson, Arizona to Douglas, Arizona. 142 miles. I would have to call and get some details on this because it's paying $1,500 and it's $10.56 per mile. That is not bad at all. The only thing is, again, you got to call and get some details about it because this could be for, and it's COD, call or text, needs tilt bed or Landau. Okay. So that explains it there. I'm about to say because, it's a 20, what's this, container? So it's 20 in length. So this is one of the shorter ones. It's not 40 foot, but they obviously are not going to load it on your trailer. You have to load this yourself. So you're going to have to hook it up to a winch and pull it onto the trailer. But is 15,000 pounds also. Okay. So you're going to need a big boy truck to take this because you can't load it yourself. And obviously they got something in there for that to be a 20-footer and to be 15,000 pounds. They got some big boy stuff in there. So, that's not bad. That's a good rate though. 142 miles. Woo. So we come to a two mixed vehicle. We got Williams, Arizona to Grand Junction, Colorado. $1,500 is 489 miles. It's $1.53 per mile per vehicle. The vehicles are 2023 Ram 2500 flatbed. So it's two of them, and they weigh 8,300 pounds apiece. More than likely, they have some stuff added on to them. This is probably going to be one of these outfitted vehicles. That's not bad at all. They're paying $1.53 per mile, and you get to get two of these vehicles. at the same time, so it's definitely going to be a full load. There's no partial there. So $1,500, you can pay what, $3 and some change per mile. Not bad, but it's going to be heavy. Um, Four mixed vehicles. Okay, this is William, Arizona to Grand Junction, Colorado. So I'm assuming this is going to be 4 trucks because they got $3,000 up here for 489 miles. I would definitely try to get both of these because right here you can see it said 4 flatbed trucks and they put wheel split. I would call them and get both of those and go straight out there and then try to find something coming straight back. This is how you can build your trip up. You know, it's going to be a day in between before you can get the next one. So you take it out because you're only driving about what 650 to 700 miles per day, depending on your speed. If you're towards that 700 miles, you've been rolling. But you know, you take it out, find something coming back to the same area really quickly, and then you go ahead and pick up these other two, shoot them out. I mean, that's $3,000. You should be able to achieve that within, you know, the 4-day week, going out and coming right back in, depending on what's in the other area. So, you know, wouldn't be bad. 2016 Ford Flex is Yucca, Arizona to Van Nuys News. Guys. That's what you would think it would be. But it's Van Nuys, California. $400, 307 miles, $1.30 per mile. You got a 2017 Nissan Altima. It's Yuma, Arizona to Bakersfield, California. $565, 378 miles, and it's $1.49 per mile. Pre-owned, that's one of your bigger companies. Not bad. 3 mixed vehicles. It's in Yuma going to North Las Vegas, Nevada. They're paying $1 per mile per vehicle. You got a 2023 Honda Civic, little. 2019 Honda Civic sedan, little, and a 2022 Honda CRV. All of those are little. That'll be a full load. And, you know, it's not bad. You're getting paid at least $3 per mile on that. Got a 2019 Tesla 3, Yuma to Oceanside, California. $250, 213 miles, and $1.17 per mile. What's that? Yeah, that wouldn't be bad either. $600. Let's see. All right, so 2011 Ram Dakota. I think that's one of those smaller pickup trucks. Yuma to Harrisonburg Junction, Utah. $625 is 432 miles, $1.45 per mile. That's not bad. One thing that came to my mind when I was thinking about California, you know, y'all are right there near California. I'm not sure if Arizona is similar to. I didn't experience that when I went, but you know, they say California is funny, man. So, you know, going to wait stations through there and all that type of stuff, man, just be on your P's and Q's. That goes for any state that you're in and any wait station you're going through. Make sure your equipment is up to par and where it needs to be. That way you can avoid getting points on your company. As far as the FMCSA, you can avoid getting those points and avoid from your insurance going up. Because them points that you get from them boys at them wait stations, it definitely affects your insurance. And the insurance company don't mind seeing them because they're going to take your insurance up the next time. So be careful. It can also possibly lower your insurance. But that's what it's looking like. You know, up here for Arizona. I hope this helps you out, Mr. Brown. You know, sorry the video took so long, but the area is not really looking bad depending on where you're trying to go. You got vehicles moving in and around. Not a lot seeing up here locally, but you know, it just depends. So you got some stuff going and coming, so hopefully that helps you out. And you know, that was 3 months ago. Let me know if you've already got started in the game, if you're still up here, what your setup is. Be interesting to know. But that's going to be it for this one. Catch y'all on the next one. Which the next one I think we're going to be doing is Houston, Texas area, Dallas, and Louisiana. So we'll check that out in the next video. All right, catch y'all later. I'm out.